Hey everyone out there, it's 604 Comics. I've got my pull list for August 14th all ready to go. First, let's go over my pick of the week last week. It was a really close race between Trillium and this title, but in the end this title won out. My pick of the week last week was Green Arrow 23. Trillium number 1, Green Arrow 23, both written by Jeff Lemire, so it was easy to pick either book for a pick of the week, but what made Green Arrow 23 win out was I just loved Sorrentino's art when they were doing the sort of flashback scene when Shadow was talking about how he met Oliver's father and how that all happened. I just loved how that art was done there with that tone color, so that is why Green Arrow 23 got my pick of the week. But Trillium was really good as well. I really enjoyed it, and I really can't wait for the second issue. For some of the people that were wondering how to read that one, I think you're supposed to read it the futuristic side first, and then read the, I guess, present time day story second. Because if you notice, the title is issue 1 and issue 1B, so that was how that went, and that's how I read it, and I really enjoyed it. Oh, one thing, I put up my 400 subs contest on the weekend, so if you guys haven't checked that out, go click that link right there that you see, and you'll be able to enter my 400 subs contest. All the details are there, and you can see what prize I am giving out, so make sure you go check that out, and good luck to everybody. But back to this week's pull list, I got a ton of books, and I mean a ton. I even got some back issues, so let's go ahead and take a look at those ones first. I picked up Superior Foes of Spider-Man, issue 1 and 2. Some folks were talking about this. They said number 1 was really good. The writing was funny, and I read a few pages of the previews, and I enjoyed it. Nick Spencer is doing the writing on Superior Foes of Spider-Man, and I enjoyed it, and I went with recommendations of some of the people out there, so I'm going to see if Superior Foes of Spider-Man earns a spot on my pull list. The next couple of back issues I picked up were Ghosted, number 1 and number 2. This is a brand new series from Joshua Williamson. I think they are advertising this as Ocean's 11, but they're trying to steal a ghost from a haunted house. I think this just recently got optioned for a movie, so maybe issue number 1 might be valuable in the future, but the premise sounds kind of interesting, and I've been hearing some good things about issue number 2, so I decided to go pick it up. This was the last copy of issue number 1 that they had at the store, so glad that they had that there in good condition. So those were the back issues I picked up, just 4 books. And now let's get on to the books for this week. These are all the books that came out this week. As always, starting off with my DC books. We have Batgirl issue number 23. This is part 1 of the Wanted storyline. I think what this storyline is about is Jim Gordon is going to try to capture Batgirl because Batgirl killed his son, or supposedly killed his son, but he doesn't know Batgirl is Barbara Gordon, so that is going to be, I think it should be a really good storyline. Gail Simone, and that is, I really like how that cover is done. I especially like how Jim there is drawn. So that is Batgirl issue number 23. Next up is part 3 of Zero Year. This is Batman issue number 23. Looks like maybe Batman is finally going to go and put on the costume for the first time. At least that's what it looks like. He's putting on the glove. I haven't really been enjoying the backup story. It is a really short snippet of even earlier years before Zero Year. I guess it contributes to see how Bruce Wayne develops into the person that he is and how he gets all his skills, but I would have much preferred if the entire issue was just the main story. But I guess that's how they're going to stretch this out into 11 issue story arc. So there you go. Next we have part 4 of 6 of the Trinity War. This is Justice League of America, issue number 7. I can't exactly remember what happened in Justice League Dark last month, but I think everything starts to go haywire and looks like they're going to be fighting each other. I might have to read Justice League Dark again to catch up and see what happened. But in any case, this is, like I said, Justice League of America issue number 7. Next we have Suicide Squad number 23. Again, another book that I can't really remember exactly what happened in the last issue. I think something happens to Waller, Amanda Waller, if I remember correctly. Something always happens to Amanda Waller. But this is the last issue that Alice Coate is writing, and I believe the issue after this one, number 24, is when Matt Kindt jumps on. If you guys don't know who Matt Kindt is, he is writing Mind Management, so I'm looking forward to seeing how he takes on this book. And finally, for the DC pile, we have World's Finest, issue number 15. I think in the last issue, Huntress or Power Girl or both of them got captured by Desaad, and this is what happens next. World's Finest hasn't been the greatest series for me. Yeah, I'm still picking up because I like the characters, but I'm not sure how much longer I can sustain buying this book every month. I think after this story arc, if it doesn't really pull me in, I am going to consider dropping it. So there are all the DC books for August 14th. Next up are all of my Marvel books, and we have Avengers Arena issue number 13. Looks like somebody's trying to find the missing runaway characters. Missing my friends Nico and Chase. Can't remember when when issue number 12 came out, but I think we're approaching the end of this big war and the next couple of issues. So Avengers Arena has been an entertaining read. I'm enjoying it now that I'm seeing some deaths and some action. Fearless Defenders issue number 8. In issue number 6 we saw Annabelle die, and then in issue number 7 we saw Valkyrie go to Valhalla and bring her back to life. But what ended up happening was Annabelle doesn't really come back to life. She comes back, but she's in the body of Valkyrie. So this is like another Peter Parker type of deal, or maybe Firestorm from DC. That might be a better way of explaining it. But in any case, there's 2 souls in Valkyrie's body, and we'll see how Cullen Bunn goes with that. This is also the first issue where Fearless Defenders is now $3.99. They bumped up the price by $1, but they also included a digital code with this. Not a big fan of the price increase, but I'm still going to be buying this book regardless because I really like this book, and I really like the covers, and I want to see this book continue. I don't want to see this book get cancelled. All you people out there, if you love a book, make sure you go to your comic book store and pre-order it so that the demand is there, otherwise it could get chopped. Next up we have Secret Avengers issue number 7, another book by Nick Spencer. I think I'm going to have to drop this after this story arc. I think I've got up to issue number 9 ordered with my store, so I'll go up until there, but I can't remember what happened in Secret Avengers, and it's not really pulling me in month to month that I look forward to reading the next issue, so that is going to be cut pretty soon. Next, Thor God of Thunder issue number 11. This is a book that I will probably never cut, because as long as Jason Aaron's writing it. It's been solid since issue number 1, and this is the conclusion to Godfall. I think in issue number 10, all the Thors died, or something like that. I really can't remember reading so many books, but I know it was a good cliffhanger, but I just can't remember, so I'll have to go back and read that. But in any case, Thor God of Thunder issue number 11. Everyone should be picking this one up. And next we have Uncanny X-Force issue number 10 by Sam Humphries. Again, it is another artist, Perez. I also see the name Ramos there. I hope it's not Humberto Ramos, because I can't stand his art. What is happening here? Looks like Puck, Storm, and Psylocke are all getting attacked in their brains by something. So we'll see what happens there. I think I might still be just buying this book because of the legacy that Rick Remender did on the first series. So hopefully this gets better soon and Psylocke stops becoming this sappy, emotional character that is infatuated with Phantom X. Oh, I think I remember what happened in issue number 9. I think Phantom X said he wanted to put all the 3 different Phantom X's back into one body. Or maybe it was just clustering Phantom X into one body. That's the only thing I remember there. And finally, for Marvel, we have Uncanny X-Men issue number 10. We have Cyclops with some optic blasts coming out of his eyes, and that is all I can say about that. And finally, we have my Image and Indie books. I told you I got a lot of books. First up with Image, East of West issue number 5. I am loving this series. Issue number 4 was really, really incredible, and I could not wait to get my hands on issue number 5. I'm really looking forward to this one. If you guys aren't reading this, you are missing out. I think Jonathan Hickman has been doing a great job with the writing, and Nick Dragato is killing it on the art for this book. Loving it. And hey look, it's our old friend Saga. After a 2-month hiatus, Saga is back. This is issue number 13. Recent Eisner Award winner for Best Series, Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples coming back at us. If you guys don't remember what happened in the last issue, don't blame you, it's been a while. Some of us forget. I don't remember what happened in some of the books last month. But Saga, suffice to say, our heroes were stuck in a sticky situation, so I am looking forward to seeing how they escape and how they get out of it, and to continue on with one of the best series that is currently out there. Next up, we have Red Sonja by Gail Simone. This is issue number 2. I really enjoyed the first issue. I thought it was just really, really well done. I thought Gail Simone did a really good job with the character. I didn't need any knowledge of all of the Red Sonja character, and Gail Simone made it super easy for new readers to get into it, so that was a really good thing. It was my pick of the week, and the cliffhanger was just really, really good, and I couldn't wait to get my hands on this issue because I really want to see how things develop. This is the Jenny Frison cover. It was also the Nicholas Scott cover. Didn't know which one I wanted to get, but in the end, I picked the Jenny Frison cover because I liked it a little bit better. So here you go, Red Sonja issue number 2. What I don't like about this cover is how they have that little blurb up there from Newsarama and Comic Vine. It's a little bit cheesy, but that's just my opinion. And next up, we have Star Wars issue number 8 from Dark Horse Comics. Brian Wood has been doing a really good job with this. I'm still on board with the Star Wars book, even though I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. Although I do have to say, it isn't very memorable. I don't remember what happens from issue to issue. Luckily, on the first page of all the Star Wars comics, there's a little blurb of a recap, what happened in previous issues. So that's good. I don't have to pull out my old books, but I really wish it was a little bit more memorable. This may or may not get dropped, and I think I said that for the last issue as well. And finally, we have a book from Antarctic Press called Steampunk CORSAIRS. This is issue number 1. I believe this is a one-shot. I haven't seen any solicits for number 2 and number 3 since store, and this cover obviously caught my eye, so I flipped through it, and based on what I saw inside, I was pretty much sold. So I'll just show you what enticed me to buy this book. Here we go. On the first page we have a chick in her underwear, pretty much. The next page we got some more chicks in underwear and lingerie, and so on and so forth. That is pretty much how this book goes. Here we see a chick still in her lingerie underwear being attacked by a giant squid. I'm not a big fan of steampunk stuff, but I couldn't resist getting this book. It was just so cheesecake. Here you go, we got a page with boobies. So yeah, that is what I'm expecting from this book, Steampunk Corsairs. I'm expecting the story to be really terrible, but I didn't buy it for the story, obviously. I might just flip through it and look at all the pretty pictures. And I think next month, or in the upcoming months, there's going to be a Steampunk Cinderella. That's what my guy at the store told me, so I might get that because I like that cheesy stuff, obviously, since I get some of these in-scope stuff. But anyways, there you go. Those are all the books that I picked up today. No less than 20 books, and I have a lot of reading to do. Once again, if you didn't check it out, I got my 400 subs contest video up, so go check that out. Make sure you enter. Hopefully you win a prize. And 604 Comics, as always, really appreciate all your support and your comments, your likes, and anytime I can share my love of comics with you guys, it is always appreciated. Take care, guys. Hope you guys have some really good books to read this week, and I will see you guys later. Take care.